house the other day in the hallway. You're singing "Oh Happy Day."
One word prayer. Justice, where are you?
Welcome to another episode of Bryant and Baden. I am Linda Kenny Baden. As you know, in Connecticut, there is a trial involving the death of Jennifer Dulos, the murder, the state says. They say that the girlfriend of her estranged husband, Fotis Dulos, who killed himself, was responsible for conspiring with him to kill Jennifer Dulos. Now, the trial is continuing in Connecticut, and there's a new name that's been thrown into the background, Kent Mawhinney, who was the attorney for Fotis Dulos, who also was going to go to trial for conspiracy. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about our own Michael Bryant, who's on another field trip. Michael, where the heck are you today?
Well, today I am proud to say I am a man outstanding in this field, because I am outstanding in this field, yes. Where am I? I'm in East Granby, Connecticut. This is the Windsor Rod and Gun Club. Now, why am I here? What's going on here? You know the name, Kent Mawhinney. He started this club many years ago. It's about a 25-acre tract of land. And then he kind of lost touch with it. But in April of 2019, the month before Jennifer Dulos disappeared, he reached out to another member, a guy by the name of Mr. Lawler. And he said, hey, I'm thinking of rejoining the membership here. I'd like to reuse the Rod and Gun Club. How about that? And he was told, probably because he started this joint, hey, there's a hidden key. So, go out there when you want. There's a hidden key. I looked. You can see there's a chain across here, no trespassing. I couldn't find the key. Anyway, does he get access? Does he use it? Don't know. There's no real evidence that he did at that point. So let's flash forward. Again, that was early April 2019. Now we go to May 18th, 2019. And Lawler, the man who had talked to Mawhinney about just using the key to get on here, finds something interesting as he and his buddy are traipsing through the woods here. He finds what looks like a hole. It's about 2.5 feet wide, it's 3.5 feet deep, and it's 6 feet long, and it's covered with brush and leaves. And a couple of barbecue grates. Under those grates, a blue tarp and 2 bags of lime. Thinks it's odd. Doesn't report it to the cops, doesn't think much about it. There's no, nefarious news he's heard. But he does think, and he tells the cops, I think that was meant for a human grave. Move forward in the month, again, 4 days later. Now it's May 22, and this is 2 days before Jennifer Dulos disappears. He comes back out here. There's been some rain. Water is in this hole. But, interestingly, the tarp and the bags of lime are gone. Again, files that away, curious, nobody's been missing, no nefarious activity he's heard about. And now we get into the early part of June, about a week after Jennifer Dulos disappears, and he's starting to hear about her disappearance. And so he comes back out here, and he sees that the hole has been filled in. There's twigs and leaves trying to disguise it, in his opinion. But that's it. So eventually he calls the cops, because now he's starting to put all these things together, thinking something is going on. Cops come out. Canine dogs sniff around. There's no finding of any human remains. Nothing except what looks like disturbed ground that has been kind of put back in what looks like an undisturbed condition. To fool somebody, who knows? The bottom line is, why? Who did it and why? You can imagine when Kent Mawhinney goes to trial, and it will be coming up after the Michelle Troconis trial, there's going to be huge questions about what he was doing, if anything, out here. Why? Remember, the charge against him is conspiracy to commit murder. So any of these details that can be linked to Kent Mawhinney, suggesting he dug a grave for somebody just before Jennifer Dulos disappeared, and then somehow that plan got scuttled, critical to that case. And it might even trickle into the Michelle Troconis case. We're not sure yet. We do believe Kent Mawhinney will be testifying. So that is a huge question in both of these trials. And the question really becomes, was there a plan to kill Jennifer Dulos, bury her remains here on this property that Kent Mawhinney had some control over?